Gen Z in education, what every teacher must know. Hey everyone, in today's video, we're diving deep into a game-changing topic, Gen Z in education. Who they are, why they matter, and how educators can better engage and support them in the classroom. If you're a teacher, school leader, parent, or just someone curious about the future of learning, this is for you. Let's start with the basics. Who is Gen Z? Gen Z, or Generation Z, includes people born roughly between 1997 and 2012. This means the youngest Gen Zers are in middle school and the oldest are graduating from college or entering the workforce. They've grown up in a world of rapid technological advancement, social media, instant communication, and yes, global challenges like the pandemic and climate change. Unlike millennials who witnessed the rise of tech, Gen Z was born into it. The internet, smartphones, and social networks aren't just tools. They're the background music of their lives. What does the research say about Gen Z? Research shows that Gen Z students are digital natives. According to Pew Research Center, over 95% of teens have access to a smartphone, and they spend an average of 7 to 9 hours a day on screens. But it's not just about tech use. They also value authenticity, diversity, mental health, and purpose. A study by McKinsey found that Gen Zers are more pragmatic and financially aware than previous generations. They seek stability, but they also demand flexibility. They're also incredibly entrepreneurial. More than 50% of Gen Z high school students want to start their own businesses. And when it comes to education, Gen Z is raising the bar. Why is it important to understand Gen Z in education? Because traditional education models don't work as well for them. Lectures, broad memorization, and one-size-fits-all learning can fall flat. Gen Z learners crave engagement, interaction, and real-world relevance. They want to know why something matters, not just what it is. If we ignore this, we risk disengagement, increased dropout rates, and missed opportunities. But if we tap into their strengths, we unlock creativity, collaboration, and innovation in ways we've never seen before. So, how can educators truly connect with Gen Z? Let's talk about the best teaching strategies and classroom activities for Gen Z. 1. Make learning interactive and digital-friendly. Use tools like Kahoot, Padlet, or Nearpod to gamify lessons. Let students create digital content, videos, blogs, podcasts, as a form of assessment. Gen Z doesn't just consume content, they create it. Why not bring that into the classroom? 2. Focus on real-world problem solving. Gen Z wants to feel that what they're learning has purpose. Incorporate project-based learning where students tackle real challenges: climate change, mental health awareness, financial literacy. These aren't just trendy topics. They are passions for this generation. 3. Support their mental health and emotional intelligence. More than any previous generation, Gen Z is open about mental health. Build space into your classroom culture for reflection, mindfulness, and check-ins. Tools like journaling, SEL activities, or even simple breathing exercises can make a massive difference. They don't just want to be smart, they want to be well. 4. Give them voice and choice. Offer options in how they demonstrate learning. Whether it's a presentation, infographic, or short video, let them have a say in class discussions or even co-create rubrics. Empowering students to lead their learning builds ownership and motivation. 5. Use social media as a learning tool. This might sound controversial, but hear me out. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram aren't just for fun. They're filled with bite-sized knowledge. Encourage students to create educational content or analyze how information spreads online. Teach them to be critical consumers and ethical creators of digital content. 6. Promote collaboration, but redefine it. Group work isn't dead, it just needs a Gen Z makeover. Think virtual collaboration using Google Workspace, Miro boards, or Discord. They are used to working across platforms, not just across desks. 7. Keep it visual and fast-paced. Gen Z processes information in bursts. Think infographics, short videos, and visually appealing slides. A wall of text, it's a scroll away. Keep things dynamic and switch activities every 10-15 minutes to maintain engagement. 8. Encourage entrepreneurship and creativity. Give students opportunities to launch passion projects, design mock startups, or explore design thinking. Let them pitch ideas, create prototypes, and build portfolios. You're not just teaching them to pass tests, you're preparing them for life. 9. Create inclusive and diverse learning environments. Representation matters. Use texts, examples, and voices from different cultures, genders, and backgrounds. Gen Z values equity and social justice. They want classrooms to reflect the real world and challenge it when needed. 10. Be authentic and approachable. Finally, be real with them. They can spot inauthenticity from a mile away. Share your learning journey, admit when you don't know something, and let them teach you sometimes. Building genuine relationships is the foundation for meaningful learning. So, to wrap it up, Gen Z isn't just another generation of students. They're reshaping what it means to teach and learn. They're connected, creative, conscious, and yes, sometimes complex. But with the right strategies, educators can not only reach them, they can inspire them to lead. If you're an educator, this is your moment to evolve, to innovate, and to connect in ways that truly transform education. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow educators. Drop a comment below. What's one strategy that worked for you when teaching Gen Z? Until next time, keep teaching with heart and keep learning forward.